where history, mystery, and money collide. If you've ever dug into your pocket and pulled out a tiny coin that could change your life forever, then you're gonna love today's story, because today, we're diving deep into a coin that's small in size but huge in value, the legendary 2000p Roosevelt dime, also known as the one-dime coin. Yes, that little silver-colored coin marked Liberty and In God We Trust. It may look like just spare change, but it could be worth up to $800 million. Yes, you heard that right. Not $800. Not $800,000. But $800 million. So how is that even possible? Stick around, because I'm breaking down the jaw-dropping history, the mysterious errors, the collector demand, and what makes this tiny 10-cent piece so massively valuable. Part 1, The History. 1:15. Let's start with the backstory. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. He had passed away the year before, in 1945, and to honor his legacy, especially his dedication to fighting polio, the US Mint decided to put his face on the dime. Why the dime? Because Roosevelt played a big role in the March of Dimes, a campaign that raised millions to battle polio. The design? Simple but iconic. On the obverse, or front, is Roosevelt's profile. You'll see the word Liberty to the left, In God We Trust below, the year of minting, in this case, 2000, and a tiny letter, P, standing for the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse side features a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, with an olive branch on one side for peace, and an oak branch on the other for strength and independence. Below that, you'll see the words one dime, hence the nickname. It's a beautiful coin, yes. But here's the real kicker: most of the 2000p dimes are worth, well, just a dime. But a very few, are worth life-changing money. Part 2, The Legend. 3 o'clock. So what makes this coin so incredibly valuable? Rumors began spreading in coin-collecting circles years ago about a rare 2000p Roosevelt dime that wasn't just unusual, it was nearly priceless. One collector reportedly paid millions for a version of this coin, and the whispers got louder. Was there a secret minting error? Was this a prototype? Was it struck on the wrong planchet? Or was it simply so flawless in its condition that it reached an unprecedented value? The details were murky, but one thing was clear: this coin was creating buzz across America, and beyond. It became a legend, a unicorn of the numismatic world, and then came the $800 million valuation. That's right. At a private collector's event, a version of the 2000p dime was insured and valued at $800 million. Was it hype? Was it real? Some say yes. Some say it was just marketing. But even if it's not worth that much today, it's enough to make anyone double-check their spare change. Part 3, The Mystery of the Error Coins. 5 o'clock. Now, let's talk errors, because error coins are where the real money is in the coin-collecting world. And the 2000p Roosevelt dime? It has a few versions that are highly sought after. First up, the no mint mark error. Some coins were struck without this P mark, making them very rare. Then there's the off-center strike, where the design is misaligned. The more off-center, the higher the value, and here's the holy grail: a 2000p Roosevelt dime struck on a foreign planchet, possibly intended for a different denomination or even a coin from another country. These are insanely rare. Some dimes have even been found double-struck or with clipped planchets, manufacturing flaws that are pure gold in the eyes of a collector. If you've got one of these errors in great condition, say graded by PCGS or NGC, you could be looking at thousands to millions of dollars, depending on the type of error and its rarity. Let's talk market value. On average, a circulated 2000p Roosevelt dime is worth 10 cents. Maybe 25 cents if you're lucky, but a mint condition, error-marked, or flawless specimen, that could fetch thousands, even tens of thousands. At auction.in 2021, one 2000p dime in pristine condition sold for over $3,000. But the rarest error types, the kind you almost never see? That's where you hit jackpot territory. The market for rare dimes is hot, and with the legend of the $800 million dime circulating among collectors, interest has never been higher. Some believe it was a unique experimental strike. Some say it was an ultra-high-grade specimen, like MS-70, absolute perfection. Others think it was an intentional collector's coin never meant for circulation. Whatever it is, it sparked a treasure hunt across the nation. So here's the million-dollar question, or should I say, $800 million question. Do you have one of these coins in your pocket? Here's how to find out. Check the date. Look for 2000. Look for the SP mint mark, or note if it's missing. Inspect both sides carefully. Use a magnifying glass or jeweller's loupe. Look for signs of error, off-center designs, doubled images, or unusual textures. Weigh the coin. If it's heavier or lighter than a standard dime, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Get it graded. Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. You might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. OUTRO, 11 o'clock. So what's the takeaway? Next time you get change at the grocery store, don't toss it in the tip jar just yet. The 2000p Roosevelt dime may be one of the greatest modern-day treasure stories in American coin history, and you might be holding one right now. It's got history, it's got mystery, and it's got a potential value that could turn a dime into dynasty-level wealth. White right pointing backhand index. So check your change, dig through your coin jar, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next person to find a piece of metal worth $800 million. A movie camera. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more epic coin hunts, and drop a comment below. Do you think this coin is really worth that much? Until next time, keep your eyes open, your coins clean, and your pockets lucky. Welcome back to the channel Teust USA Coin, where we dive deep into rare coins, hidden treasures, and the kind of collectibles that can turn your pocket change into pure gold. Now, hold on to your seats, because today's video is going to blow your mind. We're talking about the 2005p 1 dime Liberty USA coin, a coin that most people overlook, but some lucky folks have discovered versions of it worth hundreds of thousands, even being rumored to be worth up to $567 million in extreme collector hype. Sounds insane? Let's break it all down, and by the end of this video, you'll be digging through your change jar with a flashlight. Part 1. The coin you never noticed. First off, let's talk about what the 2005p 1 dime coin even is. You've probably seen this coin 1,000 times and never thought twice. It's a 10-cent piece, minted in Philadelphia. That's what the SP mint mark stands for, and it features President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, just like every Roosevelt dime minted since 1946. But the 2005 version. That's where things start to get interesting. This year's minting had a number of unusual characteristics, and the numismatic world, that's coin collectors, in case you're new, have flagged a few versions of the 2005 dime as potentially ultra-rare. Part 2. What makes this coin valuable? So what's the deal? Why is a simple 2005 dime suddenly in the spotlight? Well, it all comes down to errors, rarity, and condition. See, in 2005, several dimes were struck with minting errors that have collectors scrambling. Some of these errors include off-center strikes, where the coin image is printed off the main canvas; double die errors, where Roosevelt's face appears duplicated or distorted; no-ridge dimes, where the reeded edge, those little bumps on the sides, is completely smooth; and most importantly, missing mint marks or incorrectly struck mint marks. Now, these errors can boost a dime's value from 10 cents to hundreds, even thousands of dollars. But here's where it gets truly wild. Part 3. The $567 million hype and viral auction listings. In 2024 and 2025, stories began circulating online about a supposed 2005p dime being valued at over $567 million. Yes, you heard that right. Over $500 million for one little silver-colored coin. This claim started from a mix of real auction results and online misinformation, but let's break down the truth. A particular era 2005 dime was listed online for an astronomical price, and though it didn't sell for that full amount, it sparked a frenzy. TikTokers, YouTubers, Instagram collectors, everyone jumped on it. Suddenly, thousands of people were checking their old change, hoping to find the same coin, while the coin likely hasn't actually sold for $567 million, and no official auction confirms that amount. Some verified 2005p dimes with specific mint errors have sold for over $10,000. That's still huge, considering we're talking about a single dime. Part 4. Coin grading. How to know if yours is valuable. If you think you found a 2005p dime with strange features, don't spend it. First, get it looked at by a professional coin grader, such as PCGS or NGC. These experts will examine the strike: is it clear, sharp, or blurry; the condition: are there scratches, discoloration, or damage; the rarity: does your coin have any of those error signs; the coin that's been graded MS67 or higher, that's mint state, can be worth a lot more than face value, even better. If you've got an error dime in uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Part 5, Market Trends and the Collector Gold Rush. The coin market in 2025 is booming. People are turning to collectibles as alternative investments, especially in uncertain economic times. And coins, especially rare US coins, have exploded in value at websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections have reported bidding wars over coins that would have been ignored just a few years ago. And yes, some 2005p dimes are getting attention in these auctions, particularly those with clean strikes, clear errors, or unusual toning. Toning is when a coin changes color over time. Sometimes blues, purples, and golds appear, and collectors love that look. Part 6, What to do if you have one. Okay, so what if you check your coin jar and you find a 2005p dime that looks a little off? Here's what you should do immediately. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can actually reduce its value. Photograph it in good light and compare it to known error examples online. Submit it for grading if you suspect it might be rare. Join a coin collecting forum or Facebook group. There are tons of experts who love to help. List it with a reserve price on an auction site if it's been verified. And finally, keep searching. Even if you don't find a $567 million dime, there are thousands of valuable coins in circulation today that people overlook every day. So there you have it, the wild and fascinating story of the 2005p 1 dime Liberty USA coin. From 10 cents to $10,000, or maybe more. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is a perfect example of why it pays to look closely at your change. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into rare coins and collectibles, and drop a comment below. Have you ever found a valuable coin in the wild? I want to hear your story. Until next time, keep hunting, keep flipping those coins, and who knows, your next dime might just be worth a fortune. Peace out, coin hunters.